As we've often said before, we do have our late and wonderful monarch, Her Majesty the Queen, to thank for so many things. But many people like me would agree that this particular, image was everything for the Platinum Jubilee. I love the delightful faces in the crowd, not just of course, the royal children like Louis, George and Charlotte, but literally children everywhere were absolutely delighted to see, yes, Paddington Bear light up the big screen alongside Her Majesty the Queen. What an actress she turned out to be, eh? Even at that age, you have to admire her, and we all know the background to that though. But actually, Her Majesty the Queen's legacy truly does live on, and it's really all thanks to this particular skit that now this has finally come to fruition. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, how are you? Nice to see you, thank you so much. Nice to have your company as ever. Yeah, this is really important in fact, because as we know in the world of theatre, it's very expensive now to put on any particular production. No two ways about it. You know, film, you can take a little bit more of a risk because you have the chance of streaming, rentals and all that sort of stuff. In theatre, if you can't fill the theatre, you have a problem, you know, and we've seen that a lot, haven't we? Just leave it there. Backstairs Billy, currently showing of course in London. You get the picture. But what's interesting now is that this particular little fellow is about to become, yes, a musical. We can look forward next year in 2024 to Paddington the Musical. Now, as you know, there's already been a series of big screen films, and Michael Bond, who created this lovable marmalade-eating character, enjoyed a successful, not just TV series, but selling millions of books around the world. But according to a very well-placed source in Theatreland, Sonia Friedman Productions really found that people were suddenly interested in investing in getting this particular project off the ground on the back of the fact that Her Majesty had made Paddington once again an international star, evoking a lot of memories of people around the world. Now, as I said, we're not quite sure, it's early details exactly who's going to be writing the songs and how it will peter out, but I think it will be a magical sort of musical nonetheless. Now, according to that source also, yes, there could be an opportunity to recreate certain elements of big moments in Paddington's life. Now, let's just leave it at this point, truly. In Paddington Bear's life, there's been a lot of big moments. Best-selling books, big screen movies with Hugh Grant and all that sort of stuff. But could they have really been any bigger than starring opposite our late and wonderful monarch? Some people are suggesting that they may include that particular segment inside the musical. A little bit like they do, you know, with the ABBA things and stuff like that. I think it would be incredible if they did. A masterstroke in marketing, and more importantly, what a wonderful way of keeping the legacy alive, literally on stage nightly, of our wonderful late monarch. It's all up to Paddington though, but remember, she kept hers in there. Now let's wonder where Paddington will keep his secrets ahead of his musical launching next year. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.